Top. It's your boy, Chad Visionary.
This your boy, E-Money Boss, and you're now tuned in to the Top Hill Podcast. So sit back, relax, and enjoy. Top Hill episode, Shaq Diesel.
Yes, 34.
Let's go, bruh. We in this motherfucker, man. I censor myself, man. There's a lot of vulgar language going on before the pod. But, yeah. So this is Top Hill. This is episode 34. I'm your boy, E-Money Boss.
And I'm Chad Visionary.
And I'm your girl, Jamila, with her own boss.
Yeah, you guys are tuned into the #1 hip-hop culture podcast in here. So, yeah, we got a very exciting episode for you guys. We got a ton of topics to go over.
Definitely. Oh, yeah, shout out to our sponsors. Too.
Shout out Quality Touch Studios, Will Bowser, Antonio Wayside. Quality Check Live comes on at 10 p.m. right after Top Hill.
Yes, sir.
So make sure you guys check that out. Shout out Carmen the Stallion, too. Can't leave her out.
Oh, yeah, shout out there. I guess. Sorry, shout out to Carmen.
Y'all is shady.
Carmen
girl, I got you, girl. Shout out to Carmen.
Here we go. All right, moving on. We're gonna rapid fire through some of these things, man. First thing I want to get into, gotta start low, man. Rest in peace to Christopher Brown, 17-year-old kid from DC, attended an event this weekend and got hit by a bullet that wasn't made for him. The violence in DC is crazy right now. A lot of these young ones out here, man, they like brain dead, man. Like, these drugs got them doing all kinds of things, man. They're not thinking with no soul, man. Like, this shit gotta fucking stop, man. This shit is hard, bro. I'm not even gonna speak on the event because the event has nothing to do with the result of the event, with everything that man represents. I know me and you talked about this, Chad, because me and you were both supposed to be there.
Yeah, definitely.
One of my mans was there. He actually got grades. I'm just happy that he's still here. Yeah. But, there's over 20 people that are injured, and one 17-year-old that lost his life. There's a police officer that's in critical condition right now fighting for her life. Yeah, man. I'm tired of this.
Yeah, it's crazy, bro. I have no words for that. It's sad to say, but keep hearing the same story over and over again. So
yeah. I just wanted to address that real quick for all the people who are, blending in the Black Lives Matter with this. I want people to understand that Black Lives Matter has nothing to do with the crime that's going on with our city. I understand that some people are like, if Black Lives Matter, we shouldn't be doing this to each other, but that's a separate issue that we already have been dealing with, and there's already programs for that. That's a separate cause. And shout out to the OG, Big G. He actually spoke on this the day before it happened. That's what's chilling about it, man. Like, he went on live, gave a real emotional speech about the violence, about what's going on in DC, and they're not listening to nobody, bro. They don't give a fuck at this point. They just don't care. They don't care. They don't care at all, man. It's sad. I don't know what to do at this point, but something's got to get done. All right, so that's it on that. Do you have anything else to say about that?
No, I have nothing.
All right. Moving into some more enlightened news. Happy Jamaica Independence Day. They just celebrated their 58th independence.
I didn't know it was that day today.
from
Brandy. You was hit to it.
Yeah, I had to be hit. I still, no matter how much I want to get away from Jamaica keeps bringing me back. Like, you're not going away too far, big brother. Right. But yeah, so shout out to Jamaica, everybody down there. Congratulations on another celebration for your independence. Yeah. So, what else we gotta talk about, man?
Let's talk about that Rick Ross and 2CHAINZ. How do you feel
Let's
about
talk about it. Yeah, man. Ross Ross did his thing, man. That man's a boss, bro. Like
yeah, definitely.
You could definitely tell the tone that was set when they got there. Ross is a competitor,
From the first
man.
song. From the first song.
He
was ready.
There was no intro. They're like, y'all ready? Okay, cool. BMF. Off gate. Off gate. 2CHAINZ was like, damn, bro. Like, I thought I was going. He's like, I was going to do my whole intro and shit. Like, you just go ahead and hit me with BMF? God damn. But yeah,
bro. You notice Rick Ross was like mostly quiet the whole time. Yeah, he came in with that competitive spirit. Yeah, which you should. You should be like that.
Well, because Rick Ross, little bro 2CHAINZ this whole event. Let's not shy away from that. He little bro 2CHAINZ.
I respect 2CHAINZ though, because he came in trying to have fun. You know. Yeah. He respect Ross. So
absolutely, they're cool. That's the whole reason why what Ross was doing didn't go left. You know what I mean? Because
but 2CHAINZ got some hits.
No, he do.
Yeah, let's not deny that.
And the narrative was, going into this is like, this is going to be a landslide. Everybody was like, Ross is just going to get 2CHAINZ the fuck up out of here, which he did. But 2CHAINZ,
I don't think it was that bad.
2CHAINZ held his own.
Yeah, he definitely did.
2CHAINZ said, look, I came in here, y'all said I don't have hits. I came here with not just 20, I came in with 23 hits.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Well, he played fucking Problems. I don't know what that was though. Like that. He should have kept that to himself.
Yeah.
That joint was off, bro. Like,
and the songs he just had the hook to, and that was it.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah,
I mean, literally, it was just like his little hook played that fucking Problem. Not one verse played from anybody. Like, you should have just let that one alone, bro.
Right.
But yeah, after going back and looking at, I went back to look at it again, man, and look at the songs that they played, and I'm going that Rick Ross had 15 and CHAINZ had 5.
Oh damn.
Yeah, I mean,
I gotta go back. I don't know about that.
And I respect 2CHAINZ. I love 2CHAINZ, bro. Like, don't get me wrong on that. And it's just Ross is just a different caliber of rapper, bro.
I feel like he should have went against somebody.
Everybody knows that.
Yeah,
everybody knows that. And it's what's funny. Rick Ross did an interview with Ebro afterwards, and they talked to him about it. This man came in here wearing 3 chains. That nigga is petty, dog. But the first, they was like, how do you feel about the battle and everything? And he was just like, I appreciate that 2CHAINZ showed up. Pretty much. Like, he was just like, I'm surprised that 2CHAINZ accepted the challenge. Like, Ross pretty much said that I'm doing this off the strength of Swiss Beats and Timbaland.
Should have been Rick Ross and T.I. That's a better competition. Just because of their catalog. Yeah,
I think that would have been a much closer matchup because both of their topics that they talk about are similar. You know what I mean? They're both hustlers, from the street and making something from it. They also buying back their blocks as well too. Like I love Rick Ross's his bag that he's in right now.
It's funny that you said that because they progressed. Yeah. From where they were like coming from the streets, and then now they buying about, like you said. So
yeah,
that's dope.
And they're showing it in their music too, which I love. This woke Ross, man.
Definitely.
He ruffled a few feathers. Well, Terry Crews in his song called "The Macoon."
Okay.
Basically because Terry Crews been acting like he never left the set off of white chicks. You know what I mean? So
yeah.
Ross, gave him a little check. You know what I mean? So
yeah, man, been wilding on Twitter.
Yeah, he has been wilding. Yeah, man, you don't got nothing good to say about you. Just sit down, man. We don't need you to say anything. Definitely don't need you to say anything.
Is he married to?
I don't know. I didn't go.
Yeah, I think he is. Not going. Okay.
That makes sense. Speculate. but anyway, back to Ross and CHAINZ. Yeah. Ross even went to as far as saying that he didn't even play his hit records. He didn't play none of his number one records. He specifically,
really,
yes,
Ashton.
That wasn't a number one record like at the time. So he said that I still got a lot more. I still got a whole nother 20 because he hasn't played. He didn't play none of the Maybach musics 1 through 4.
Oh yeah. Damn.
You know what I mean? He hasn't played. He didn't play Here I Am. He didn't play a lot of his high records, the Jones that he has with John Legend.
Right.
He hasn't played none of those records that really charted. So basically, he was just like, I gave my Lucy's to 2CHAINZ. And he said that I'm ready to go again against whoever else won it. So,
so disrespectful.
Yo, like...
I wish somebody would play with me like that.
Ross is the boss, dog. And then we got to talk about that one moment, man. The highlight of the night, man.
What?
He took the Balenciaga sweater off, you know what I mean?
Oh, yeah. And he
with the boss mode.
Yeah.
My neck, Shawty came out, massaged his neck for 3 songs, put the Versace robe over him after she was done. But the disrespect, man. Like, 2CHAINZ brought the strippers out. That was cool and everything, but Ross is just a whole nother caliber.
Yeah, he a cool ass dude. I can't even hold you.
Yeah. But, yeah, so for me, Ross had that joint hands down, bro.
Yeah, I agree.
Okay. Let's talk about some music, man. Let's get into the music.
All right. What you want to talk about first, man?
Let's get into Beyonce, man.
Okay.
We're gonna talk about Beyonce. She recently released a visual album called Black is King. You guys may be familiar with the album because it actually originally dropped last year when the Lion King remake came out. She did her own soundtrack to it. And me personally, that was one of my favorite albums of 2019. I loved it because the bag that I'm in right now, I'm in my international bag.
I know.
I've been listening to mostly niggas not from here. And to hear Beyonce collab with Mr. Easy, Burna Boy, Wizkid, you know what I mean, all these amazing African artists. And then even bring some of the American artists, Kendrick, Pharrell, Childish Gambino, Jay-Z, obviously.
All the greats, pretty much.
It was a great body of work. It was cohesive. It also paid homage to Lion King, but also to black people. And what she did with Black is King was just highlight black people, black beauty. And
Africa, because Americans have made Africa just look like nothing. You know what I mean? And Beyonce came and was like, this is what it really looks like on all different levels.
Exactly.
Because I've been to Africa.
Right.
So, and I've seen it on so many different levels.
Where you go?
I'm Sudanese and Egyptian.
There you go.
Yeah.
So to be able to see, you know, I done seen the slums, I done seen rich areas, like, you know, I done seen a regular kitchen. Like, it's just like she gave you every avenue of Africa, which was so beautiful. She gave you landmarks, she gave you beautiful scenery, the people from all different parts of Africa. That was the best part for me.
Exactly. Like, she didn't just highlight this one group, because so many times this Africa is so huge, y'all. Like, a lot of people just
it's a continent. They treat it like it's a country.
Exactly.
And then they make America look so big on the globe and the map when it's not. It's just a country. It's not a continent. Exactly. We're just a part of North America.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that shit irritated. Africa has 54 countries. For anybody that needs to know that, it's 54 countries within Africa. America is one country out of 3 in the North American continent. But Africa has 54 countries, so many different tribes, so many different cultures. And Beyonce did, to me, an amazing job of highlighting so many of those. It's impossible to get all of them in one screen, but she did her best to get as much out there. And then to put those artists on, not just the artists, the producers, the filmmakers, the choreographers, everybody, black as fuck. Like, that was amazing.
It was definitely lit.
It was lit, and she's putting money in all their pockets. You know what I mean? She's shining a light on them that they truly do deserve. And the Afrobeat wave is just taking on a whole nother level of insanity. Like, Afrobeat is crazy. And it's really hard to even categorize all of Afrobeat because that's still it's a hard category to just.
Do you know what blows me is that a lot of Americans, like, that whole album just went over their heads.
It did.
And I'm just like, y'all don't know how much work she put into that. Like, that was really a lot. And that music really cranked, especially when you're in different headspace. Like, oh my gosh, like, if you really need some positivity and you still want to hear that, you know, that crankage. Like,
it's a vibe. It's just a whole vibe.
But some people not in that vibe. They in that ratchet vibe. They in their hometown vibe. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to travel. I'm trying to be on that energy.
Right now.
Right.
And that daggone Black Parade, that's still my favorite one. That's so
I like that song.
Touchy. Like, I'm like, who is they? Like,
it's so crazy because Black Parade is part of the deluxe that just came out, and I didn't really like it at first, but after listening to it again and reading the lyrics, I'm like, oh yeah, I like this a lot. It really did resonate. It brought it all home. It brought it all home to me, and yeah, you guys need to definitely check out Black is King. It's on Disney Plus. If you guys don't have Disney Plus, it's $6 a month. And if you don't want to pay the $6 a month,
I'm sure there's a trial first if you haven't used yours.
It's a free trial. And if you don't have the free trial, get your cousin. Your cousin got it. Come on, Mo.
I feel like we need to throw a watch party or something.
Yeah,
that's
exactly.
what we need to do on live or something.
Yeah, I'm definitely with doing the
because Beyonce was giving all the looks.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Something like this should not just be going over people's heads. Like that's why I really did want to talk about it, because this was so important to Black culture and what she did. Now, for all the people, there's always going to be people that's going to hate. There's always going to be something that people are going to try to find to discredit it. You know, there's some people who just don't fuck with Beyonce, and anything that she does doesn't matter. She's just not going to fuck with it.
That Black Parade made me feel like I was being recruited for the Beehive. I'm not even going to lie. I was just like, yeah, I'm swarming. I was like, yeah, I'm
They had the initiation papers ready for you.
Yeah, shit. I didn't even fuck with them like that, but I felt that shit.
Yeah.
I felt like Beyonce was like, we about to go off on the white folks. That's how I felt when that song.
I love woke Beyonce. Like, I'm not going to lie. Like, I didn't really care for Chad, like the older Beyonce, like the.
I do too, though.
Yeah. Okay. See,
I do too.
I wasn't in love with that Beyonce, but when I heard Lemonade and I started hearing some more of the newer sounds that she's starting to get into, I was like, oh, now I'm liking what you're doing.
I don't know. I'm on the fence about that.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like, I need her to, like, she giving me them Rihanna vibes. Like, you stepping off from what we trying to hear, what we love you for. You know what I'm saying? Like, make us some music. Like, don't get it fucked up. You know, this Black shit is cool, but I want to listen to something, you know, up to her speed. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I think that she gave us so much of that at the same time, so it's just like time for a new band.
Break, man. It's been a break. Don't
She's
get it fucked up.
I'm
all here for this Black shit, though. I ain't gonna fake. Like, a couple of them songs is definitely on my playlist.
And then the Move Forever song, I just want to talk about that real. Okay, so I'm gonna say this: Black is King and Black is King, the visual is 97% perfect. The reason why it's 97% perfect is because in the video, I'm just going to spoil it for you guys right now because
somebody want to know if they can use your password and username.
No. Like,
just want to throw that out.
Who is that? Who in the comments? Oh yeah, my man. What's good, bro? Yeah, you got it, bro. I got you, bro. It's 97% perfect. Okay. The reason why it's 3% off is because the visuals had so many of the artists there, right? So many of the music videos had the actual artists in the song, except for Kendrick Lamar, Childish Gambino,
makes sense,
and Burna Boy,
because they always home.
I'm so mad. Like, Beyonce gonna bring y'all out?
They never outside.
But to Africa though, like to Africa, that was a plan.
She wasn't even in Africa the whole time.
Not the whole time, but still,
She filmed a lot of.
We would have need them niggas in Africa. I'm sorry, I would have had to really give me that.
I was surprised Kendrick.
But Kendrick be in Africa.
Yeah, and I was surprised too because he's the visual king, and I would have wanted him to team up with that whole team and really like do that.
That would have been so fucking.
Because Kendrick's visuals,
man. Yeah, get Dave Free on the phone, man. Dave Free with So that Nile record itself is already too short. That shit already pissed me off. But
it definitely was.
But the fact that you're not even gonna bring Kendrick in there, and then Burna Boy is like one of my new favorite artists of all time. Burna Boy is lit, and he wasn't in there. Childish Gambino, shit, he was Simba. You didn't invite Simba to the party. But anyway, outside of that, Beyonce did a great job with that. But yeah, we gotta move on. We gotta move on. Next album. Brandy, B7. You guys had a chance to listen to that?
I'm not even gonna lie to you, bro.
I actually I listened to it last night. I wasn't going to. It wasn't something that I really.
Yeah, it's been a long time since she made music. I ain't gonna hold you.
But I'm not gonna lie.
I like Brandy, but go ahead.
When I first pressed play, bro, she did not miss a fucking beat.
For real?
She, from the start to the finish, I could not skip a track.
Hey, Monty don't like R&B music like that.
I can't wait to listen to that now because I think it's definitely good timing with how they dropped Moesha on Netflix.
Yes,
that was perfect timing.
I was like, y'all know I love the business. I was like, yes, get that bitch trending again. I was watching some of it today. I was like,
that was genius.
And Brandy is just uber talented, and now that we're kind of a little bit more musically inclined, thanks to Quality Touch Studios, her voice you would think it's auto-tune, but it's not.
Nah, Brandy can sing.
She's been singing like that since
sing.
before auto-tune was even a thing.
I heard an engineer explain to the audience about her voice, how she just completely has so much control of her voice and her pitches, and they just match up perfectly. And I'm just like, how?
That's what I'm riding home to tonight. I listen to that.
I'm not gonna lie, y'all.
Her voice is very rare, bro.
It is rare.
A lot of
nobody
singers
else
can't do that.
Yeah, nobody. I don't think anybody else can do it. Like, it's damn near. But I don't know how she did it. But yeah, if you guys like R&B music at all, you should definitely.
Demetrius listened to it. He said it's fire. He didn't even give me a track.
Yeah,
No Tomorrow.
Oh yeah, I got it.
Y'all got it. Yeah. I liked everything from the start to the finish. I can't even pick my favorite track yet. I'm gonna go back and listen to it and figure that out.
I'm getting excited. I'm getting excited for that, Brandy. Because when I seen it, I was like, I'm gonna come back to you, Brandy. Like, I'm gonna come back to you.
And for Monty to like it, it's like, okay, it must be good.
Yeah,
because he already like R&B like that.
So is it giving like a new Brandy feel, or is it giving like some old and some new? Okay,
it's a perfect balance because you're getting some of that, 90s feel and stuff like that, but it feels very much today. It doesn't feel like you're just completely going back. You know what I mean? So
I like that.
Yeah, it sounds like a really good reboot of Moesha that was done well.
Okay, I like that.
All right, what we got next?
Somebody said here for all things Brandy. Rhonda Bugs said,
shout out Chef Rhonda.
She the GOAT, low key. Look at everything she took in as a teenager. Disconnects her bloodline. She did that.
Yeah, she definitely did. Definitely check out B7 by Brandy, y'all. You will not be disappointed. Another album that kind of just got swept under the rug, which was by the Black Panther himself, T'Challa.
That's right.
Akon. My bad. I forgot his other name. Mr. Lighting of Africa. Akon dropped an album, more like an EP, called Ain't No Peace. I thought it was dope. It's not something that I would go back and listen to or throw on my playlist.
I feel the same exact way. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, it was cool. You know what I mean? Like, what he was talking about, his messaging was very important. I definitely got a lot of old Akon vibes from this, like some 07, 08 vibes. And I'm just not listening to that kind of music no more. So that just didn't really resonate with me. But the messaging was dope. The record that he has with Rick Ross, dope. Called Get Out. But yeah.
Sweet Love was cool.
Sweet Love was cool. System Ain't For Us was cool. Because, Akon been on this wave about, like, look, he been telling African Americans, he's like, look, y'all, I've been both. You know what I mean? He was born here in America, was raised in Senegal, came back and lived in Jersey. Like, he lived both lives. And his standpoint is, like, if y'all only knew what was over there, then you wouldn't be stressing about so much shit here. It's just like, you have a home there. They will give you so much love and respect if you just go. Whatever you do here in America, do it over there, and you will be fine. So, yeah. Check out Ain't No Peace. It's
I got Molly music on here, too.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, okay. I know you know...
I love Molly music.
Dope. All right. What we got next? Dababy. Blame It On Baby.
Blame It On Baby.
I'm going to blame
You already know how I feel about him, bro. And his album, bro.
Hey, man. You didn't know Baby could switch the flow?
I thought you never asked.
All right.
But I do like that new song that he got a video to. Was it People? People. Now, that song cranked.
That song instantly on my playlist, bro.
Yeah.
Like, People is a vibe. And that is a little different than what Dababy normally does.
Definitely. I think that's why I like this so much.
Yeah.
He switched it up a little bit.
He did switch it up on this song called People. But honestly, Chad, I'm with you, bro. Like, that's the only song I could really recommend from this deluxe. Yeah. Like, there's nothing else really on here. Even the joint with Thug on here, bro. Like, I still don't even remember it. That's bad.
The one with Stunner for Vegas is alright. He has a video. I seen the video first.
Okay.
So I kind of liked it. But, yeah, it's cool.
And TLC record with Gunna is cool, too. I mean, Gunna, I don't think Gunna is missing at all right now.
Yeah.
Gunna's flow is just impeccable.
Yeah.
So, Gunna is it right now. So that was smart to have him on this record. He definitely made that record crank. The samples, the beats on there is dope. So, my two records off of the deluxe version of this is People and TLC. That's the only thing I'm banging with.
Yeah, People and No Dribble featuring Stunning for Vegas.
I don't really care for Stunning for Vegas like that. I don't know.
I don't either, but he crank, bro. I don't know what it is about him.
Are you just being biased because it's him, or is it because you really like the song?
I like the song.
That doesn't sound too convincing.
Right, I'm just like, okay.
Like, I'm waiting on it. Like, I'm waiting for the... Never mind. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I'm sorry. I kind of slid this one in there. Victoria Monet. Make sure you guys check out that Victoria Monet Jaguar. Shit's fire. Did you listen to that?
I didn't listen to it.
Okay, we're moving on. No, you gotta mention it. Popcaan.
Popcaan. I listened to that.
OVO Unruly Boy. I'm trying to tell you, man, this is a bad man from Jamaica. You hear me, okay? I'm back in Jamaica again, bro. I'm trying to tell you, I was trying to get away. I was trying to get away.
No, you wasn't. You try to stay connected as long as you can.
I am. I'm hanging on. But Popcaan, man, if you guys don't know, Popcaan is signed to Drake's OVO Music. He is a reggae artist from Jamaica. And he dropped this album, man. This album is called Fixed Tape. It was a little lengthy for my taste, you know what I mean?
It definitely was.
But
it was long as hell.
It was long, pause. But this Joan rocked though. Like, I would have loved this so much more if he would have took off like 5 songs. Like, it's a 19-track album.
You said 5 songs though.
I need 5 songs off of here.
It's
This
so
shit would have been a classic.
Bro.
This shit could borderline be a classic, bro.
Yeah.
Like, this shit is good. This is good music. And if you like reggae, this is it right now. It's taking over the reggae charts. It's #1 right now. Whenever you go past Bob Marley, you're doing something. Okay?
Oh, wow.
You're doing something. So, shout out to Popcaan for finally getting his look. The record that he did with Drake, both records, but the one that everybody's really talking about is Twist and Turns, which features Drake and Party Next
That's
Door.
the one I like.
Bro.
That's a vibe.
If you put Drake and Party Next Door together, first of all, that's a hit.
Mm-hmm.
They don't miss when they're together. That's impossible.
That's right.
And then you mix that reggae vibe that they love to do so much anyway. It's a vibe. Twist and Turns. I don't know if I'll ever get sick of that song. Like, I'm gonna have to play that shit to death for me to not like that song no more. But even he has some other jokes on here that I like by itself. Mama Kita right after that I fuck with. The other record with Drake, All I Need, is dope. Who else he got on here? The Murder Joint featuring French Montana is a banger. Jealousy, Die Slow is tough. Like, this whole album is tough. Like, it's a lot of music, but if you want to just clean the house up for a little bit, you know what I mean, put something on, I'll throw this joint on.
Yeah, I agree. It's a vibe. Honestly, I love reggae music, but it's not something I could, like, listen to in my car. Because, like, I don't really understand what they're saying half of the time. But I do love the sound. The overall sound is crazy. So, I definitely, if you like reggae music, definitely check that out.
Yeah. What else we got? Amine.
Dope.
Yo.
That drink, he surprised me, bro.
Yeah, he surprised me too.
He surprised me. That drink, it's a good take. I can't even hold you. I think I would go back to it.
Yeah,
it's different. It's him. It's been I want to say it's been a while since I heard somebody that sounds like them, but he gives me that, that vibe. Like, when you listen to him, it's, like I said, it's really him. And I love artists like that.
Yeah.
He separates himself. From the first song, I'm like, he has me in from the first song.
Yeah.
So.
Creativity is definitely there.
Definitely. He hit it on the mark.
Yeah.
Creativity.
Yeah, he is completely 100% himself. The music definitely resonates. Like, when it's authentic, it just translates really well through the airwaves. So, I do hear some old Kanye references in here as well, too.
We got a couple of references in here.
Yeah.
I wish I could remember what they were, but.
Yeah. We Major was one. He referenced We Major. That was dope. I like the record Compensating with Young Thug.
Yeah, me too.
That was dope.
Let's talk about the references though. Like I love when artists do that.
Yeah.
It shows like they really do their homework.
They study. Yeah. At first, I used to think, when I was young, not giving a fuck, I was thinking that they were biting a lot. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I understand that.
And I think there's a way that you do it respectfully.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And you can tell who's just biting and who is actually paying homage. And
that's why I mess with Drake so hard, because he does it a lot.
Drake does it a lot. Logic did it his last project. Amine did it with his project. Kendrick does it all the
time. All the greats do it.
All the greats do it. Cole, Wale, Big Sean. Ooh. Real quick, before we move on, something just triggered. Another thing about this Verzuz battle, I know I'm going back, y'all. What do you guys think of a Wale versus Big Sean versus battle?
Oh, that would be great.
That to me would be.
I love Big Sean, but I love Wale off the string. Like, don't get me fucking. I love Wale.
Right.
I love Big Sean though. Like he always is a vibe.
I'm going
that would
back
be perfect. You know why? You know why that would be so perfect though? Because they always. I don't want to say they always been put below, but they're not as high as like Drake and Nicole and the Kendricks.
Right.
But they're right there at the borderline. So if we would celebrate them two together and remind the people how many hits and good music they put out,
they need to be reminded.
That shit would go crazy.
Yeah.
I think so.
I think that would be a perfect matchup. I think that definitely needs to happen. Yeah, because Swizz Beatz and Timbaland, man, I think they can make that happen. I think
because they need to get the Kanye and Drake shit up. That's not going to happen.
That's never going to happen, dog.
Yeah. They still beefing and
Swizz was just beefing with Drake 3 weeks ago. Like that's not happening.
Okay.
Yeah, so I mean, Drake is not. He's like that. Your bag not big enough.
Somebody said solos only, or are we counting label projects?
No, we doing everything. If they want it. Like, Wale can do more about nothing if he wants. You know what I mean? Big Sean could do his, what's the mixtape that he did that was fire?
Finally Famous 3.
I mean, that was cool. Nah, Big Sean, I definitely respect Big Sean. He's definitely dope.
Look,
but, I think low-key, Big Sean don't think that Wale's right there with him, even though he is. Like, Wale's right there with him. Like, if anybody that digs into the middle child, what we call them, like the Kendrick, the Drake, the Cole, the next people that you're going to say has to be Wale and Sean.
Yeah.
I don't know who else. I mean, there's other people that's close, but those are the closest to me that have been consistent for a decade now.
Yeah, I agree.
So, anyway, I think that's it. I think it's time to get our guests on here. Y'all cracking up over there. What's going on?
What's good, King Matumbo?
Oh, yeah, King Matumbo.
What are you talking about?
Yeah, he said Wale getting Sean up out of here. I'm with it. I believe that. Wale gonna get Sean the fuck up out of here. Joe Budden was actually talking about that shit too.
Sean.
I know Sean is a respectable dude.
Y'all might be right though.
But like, if we go,
I feel like it would be neck and neck. It would definitely be a good watch.
It would be an amazing watch.
It would be an amazing watch. But I don't think Wale really, and I love me some Wale, but I don't think he's gonna do that to Sean.
But see, this is the thing. The way how the Verzuz battle is going is not just off of who has the best hit.
Right.
It's going off of the feel. You know what I mean? That's so. Like 2CHAINZ had a lot of bigger hits than Ross.
Ross had good music quality.
Yeah, that just trumped it. You know what I mean? So like, so if you go by that, like Wale's getting them out of here.
Somebody said, "Dog, 13-7, Wale."
That's tough.
13-7.
Yeah, I'm with that. I like that number. All right, guys, that's gonna do it for this half of Top Pill. We about to bring on our very, very special guest.
Yes, sir.
I'm fucking excited to bring this man on here.
Bro.
Oh my God.
Been waiting for a while to bring him.
Yeah, I know. It's been a long time coming, but it's about to finally happen. So if you guys have been tuning in to Top Hill on the Instagram, you guys already know who's about to come in here. We're going to take a quick break. When we come back, we're going to play some of his music and going to introduce you guys to him. So make sure you guys tune back in. If you guys are on the live, tune back in. If you guys listening to Apple, Spotify, Google, he'll be on the next episode. And if you're on YouTube, just hit the next video. All right? And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Follow our channel. Follow our Instagram, Top Hill Pod. Chad Visionaire, E-Money Boss, Her Own Boss, Quality Touch Studios. What's good? All right, y'all. That's us for this episode.
Yes.
We good? We out. Peace.
Peace.